Hi viewers, welcome to Veg to Non-Veg Kitchen. So here we are going to make Khasi Halwa, which is also known as pumpkin halwa. Let's start with the ingredients. 2 tablespoons of ghee, 1 cup of sugar, a pinch of salt and a piece of pumpkin. And these are the dry ingredients, which are dry grapes, saffron for color. You can also use food color instead, and some cashews and grated almond just for garnishing. The first step is we have to grate the pumpkin. So for that we have to remove the outer skin. So after removing the outer skin, you have to grate the pumpkin. You can finely grate it so that you can get the structure of the pumpkin while you are eating the halwa. So you'll be getting the water along with that. So the final step is, like, once you grate it, you'll be getting both the pumpkin skin and the water. I have grated the pumpkin now. You can see you can find the pulp along with the water. So the next step is you have to squeeze the water and separate the water and pulp separately. So for squeezing the water, you can use any tissue or any kitchen towel or muffin cloth to squeeze the water. Now I have squeezed the water and the pumpkin pulp separately. Using the muffin cloth, you can find the strands which is separate. So the reason for separating the pulp and water is, while eating the halwa, you can find the texture of the halwa. You can find like you are biting a piece of pumpkin. So for that reason, we are separating the pulp and water separately. So the water is the important role in this halwa. So now we are going to boil the same water. Don't use any other tap water. Use the excess water which we have squeezed from the pumpkin. First we need to heat the pan. So once the pan is heated well, we can add the pumpkin water. Now the pan is heated well. You can add the pumpkin water. Allow this water to boil for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Once the water started boiling, you can add the pulp of the pumpkin. Now you can see the water starts boiling. It is the right time to add the pulp. Once the pulp is added, keep on stirring it. The pumpkin in the water should be cooked well. It may take 10 to 12 minutes to cook it completely. Till the time we have to keep on stirring it. It's been 10 minutes. The pumpkin is very well cooked in the water. And I could find the raw smell is gone and I could find some sweet aroma. So this is the right time to add the saffron strings. The saffron string is purely optional. You can also use food color. But I like the saffron flavor, so I am using the same. So stir it for 2 to 3 minutes so that you can find the color, the pale yellow color of the saffron, which is entirely cooked in the pumpkin. Now I have achieved the color. You can find a pale yellow color. So it is the right time to add the sugar. For 1 cup of pumpkin, 1 cup of sugar. 1:1 is the ratio. So add the sugar little by little. Once added, you can find the sugar started melting. So you have to keep on stirring it. Use non-stick pan to avoid the stickiness. And I am adding the next batch. So this is the process. You have to keep on stirring, adding the sugar. Once it starts melted, add the next batch. It's been 5 minutes. So now we can put the stove in sim, and parallelly you can heat a small pan. Add 2 spoons of ghee. Once the ghee is melted, we can add some cashews and dried grapes for the garnishing. Now I used to add a pinch of salt to enhance the sweetness. Now mix it well. So once you add a pinch of salt, the sweetness automatically increases. So it is a secret tip. So for when you are making any sweets, please add a pinch of salt and you can find the difference. The ghee is hot enough. Now we can add the cashews and raisins. Once the cashew turns golden color and raisins bubbles up, you can add the same into our halwa. It is almost done. You can find the cashew which achieves the golden color and the raisins also bubbled up. Now it is the right time to switch off the flame and you can add the same into the halwa immediately. Now you can keep on stirring it until the ghee mixes with the halwa. Now you can find the ghee is very well mixed with our halwa. And this is the final stage. Our halwa is ready to serve. I am going to switch off the flame and transfer it to the serving dish. Have just made this halwa for only for the 2 peoples. According to the requirement, you can change the ingredients. I'm just garnishing the same with a few strands of almonds, which is purely optional. Now our halwa is ready. This is the final product. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe it if you like our videos. Thank you so much. Have a very good day. Bye bye.